On my dorm's AC unit, there's only a warmer or cooler selection, and because my roommate and I have different temperature preferences, I decided to create a better way to control it. So my plan was I'll have a temperature sensor, a potentiometer, a digital display, a stepper motor or some sort of motor for actually rotating the knob, and a light sensor, and that'll all be going into a program. So the potentiometer will be a digital input of the temperature, and on the digital display it'll display actual temperature and ideal temperature, which will be generated from the temperature sensor, and then the actual motor will adjust it. And then once I'm nearing completion, the light sensor will automatically throw the whole unit onto AC because we both like it to be very cold when we sleep. So when we turn the lights off, it'll adjust that. And these were just some ideas of coming up with how I'm actually going to rotate this knob. One idea is have like Phillips heads for the motor, because I can take off the knob and there's a like a screwdriver area which I could use, but that'll still get worked on. And for the code, I have like angle and temp and motor on and off as input. And so the angle on the potentiometer goes from 0 to 300, and the used temp goes from 45 to 80. So the ratio between those two numbers is going to be, the used temp is basically, the coldest we'll probably ever want it is 45, the max will be 80. And so the ratio between those two is 35 over 300. So basically, if I have, for now, this is just saying like, okay, when it's at 0, when the angle's at 0, I want the temperature to be 45. So we do ideal temp equals theta, the angle, times phi, the ratio, plus 45. So then 0, angle 0 times ratio is 0 plus 45, and that'll give temp. So then I'm basically going to be doing like if temperature is not equal to ideal temperature, and then if temperature is less than ideal temp, motor on for like 0.10 seconds, delay for like 5 minutes. This is all rough, so there's probably mistakes. And then basically it'll check the temperature again, and if it's not within plus or minus 2 degrees, it'll just repeat. So it'll kind of be like guessing. So here's my setup for what I have right now. I recently just bought myself an Arduino Uno, and that's what I've been using. But when I posted a video of it online, one of my friends from my gliding club mentioned he was working on a flight logger, and he had a lot of stuff, but he never completed it. So he would actually said he'd send it to me for free. So out of that, I got another Arduino Uno, a lot of sensors, and a few shields. This one right here is a Grove base shield, and basically Grove has a lot of different attachments, and you can just plug them in. Makes it easier. Also gives you a lot of options. So I actually haven't done a whole lot, but I've got the chip in for the motor right now, and that's hooked up to the board. And then I've got my potentiometer, which will rotate, and I've got a temperature sensor, which works. And then I've got a light sensor, which I'll throw into the mix later. So here's the code I've got for now, which is basically just me testing all the ideas. This is all for the sensor, temperature sensor, and then I was just seeing if I could get the motor hooked up too, which does work. I just unplugged it because it was annoying. And then it just originally now it displays the temperature in Fahrenheit. So I'll be posting updates on this video, and as the project goes along, I'll post different updates. And that's it for now. If you have any comments relating to the project, constructive criticism and such, feel free to leave it below. Thank you for watching.